Now let's talk about mutation. Mutation is for sending a request to the server to modify some data. But first, let's prepare a mock fetcher that will receive some parameters and add the new product to the products array. To make a mutation request, we won't be using the useQuery function. We'll use a new function called useMutation. We're going to call the useMutation function with the mock fetcher to get a mutate function. Different from useQuery, the useMutation function doesn't actually make the request. It will return a mutate function which we'll use to make the request. We can also change the name of this function to addProduct. Let's create a button down here. And when a user clicks a button, we're going to trigger the addProduct mutate function and pass it the random product. Now we're not done yet. We have to tell React Query to refresh the cache after the new item is added successfully. Let's first import useQuery cache. We're going to use this function to create a reference to the cache. And then we're going to use the onSuccess callback of the mutation to make the cache revalidate itself. And passing the cache key. This onSuccess function is going to get triggered whenever we add a product. Let's make it look more like a real app by adding some text input to create a new product. Let's import useState. And we're going to create two states for the input field. Set up the value and onChange callback for the two input elements. Swap out these two hard-coded values with the actual input values. Since the keys and the values have the same names, we can just use a shorthand syntax. This part is optional, but let's also display the price. So we've gone through the basics of React Query. If you want to learn more about this library, you can go to the official documentation website. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.